there was one more thing. Let's talk about you mentioned the O moments, and we've talked about this kind of in some of the music shows.
Ian, are you watching this while you're driving at the same time? He's on the highway.
Yeah,
my man.
I think he's saying his signal's spotty and such. And I think the internet looks like it's struggling right now. So if you guys are going to be probably watching this later as the recordings, we'll upload the full recording.
Absolutely. Hello to all of you watching not live. Should have tuned in.
Yeah,
if I can be awake, you can be awake.
Exactly.
Okay, so
that's O moments. Let's kind of wrap up with that. Talking about what O moments are, and maybe share like a couple of hidden O moments that you weren't expecting, but it's like, oh my gosh, and then it became something that was more of a regular.
Absolutely. So the O moment is when you really catch them by surprise. It's like, oh, this is a track, we weren't expecting it. And that's why when you're doing mixing, you really want to find out. And by the way, if you don't mix, that's a whole different topic there. But you're going to get eaten like a school dance, plain and simple. No way to debate that. But when you're mixing in your stuff, a lot of times we'll do like layovers where we're going to take the 32 beat intro, but we're not running it for 64, 128 right before the song finishes, or we mix out. So all of a sudden they're hearing this song, like we may be playing Red Nose, and then we're going to take a reggaeton beat and we lay it over. All of a sudden they hear a toom, 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 right over Red Nose. That bass line suddenly changes. You get because they weren't expecting that. Latinos are going to go absolutely crazy over that. So it's not just about playing a song that catches you by surprise. Like for us, it's always this is how we do it, because we do the Mayera, how we say, a twerk remix, and it just starts with a clap, 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 and it goes right into this is how we do it. People go crazy because they weren't expecting that. They're just clap, 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 and then they hear their song. It's like, oh snap, they weren't expecting that. But it's also about finding creative ways to mix where it's going to catch them by surprise. Every time you get an O, whether it's at a school dance, wedding, whatever the case may be, that means you surprised them. When you're surprising them, it means they're really vibing to the music. They're not expecting what's coming next, and that's what you want.
Yeah. That's
what makes a great DJ. It's like, DJs talk about musical journeys and all that. I think a lot of that is just a bunch of fluff, like we're going to take you on a musical journey. No, this dude wants to twerk with this girl, and you are going to facilitate said music. That's not a musical journey. That's hormones, okay? But if you can get them to sing along, if you can get them to have a good time, you can get that surprise, that O moment. Not the O face, almost said it wrong.
Yeah, you almost did.
No, if you can get that, the O moment, that means that you really took the crowd by surprise, and you won that, because that's going to say, oh, this DJ was great. Because every time, if you're getting them to cheer for every song you're playing, and we've had a lot of dances where like every song, it doesn't matter what the heck we drop, these people are going absolutely nuts. You've got a client for life. Not to mention you have some of the best footage of your life. And by the way, if you're not filming at your dances, you really need to be doing that, because that way it also helps you figure out what songs work, what songs didn't work. Again, using that Barbie Girl track, that was one that worked out really well. This is how we do it. The old school tracks are really getting more traction than a lot of the newer stuff, because that's all you hear when you go on the radio. And I tell this to the students too, like, look, if we play nothing but new music, you might as well just turn on an FM radio and call it a day. But when you're doing some of the throwbacks, especially Tootsie Roll, that one goes crazy everywhere.
Yeah.
People go nuts about it. I hear a lot of DJs where they don't play the typical line dances like Cha-Cha Slide or Cupid Shuffle. Oh, it's played out. No, it's played out to you, because you're a DJ. You do this all the time. Like on the wedding side here, I hate Celebration. It's so cheesy. No, it's not. You play it all the time. But people can turn on to the radio and listen to Celebration. And by the way, I've dropped Celebration in a school dance before. People go crazy. Michael Jackson, you want a simple O moment? Just drop in right when he does, what's it called? Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, where he does an ow. Don't even mix it. Just like slam right into it. It's going to catch people by surprise. They're going to cheer about it, because who doesn't love Michael Jackson? Like Dave Chappelle said, he made Thriller. But that being said, it's just about really being able to surprise them. Once you have them surprised at every song that you play, or at least the majority of them, you've got a client for life.